Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all of the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support. Okay. Thank you to everyone who has patronized my tea and my candle company. Thank you, my loves. You are always appreciated, okay? And so we are getting into another ancestor message at this time, okay? Now, this ancestor message came because I was thinking about, for my Harry Potter fans, because I had found one of my Harry Potter cards in one of my purses when I was looking for my gold lipstick. And it was talking about experiencing loss. And it's from Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. And we think about ancestor energy and things of that nature. Sometimes it's difficult when it comes to us dealing with loss, right? And then I started thinking about dementors and things of that nature. And so I'm not going to read the full situation of what happened, but it's going into, when Sirius got, offed in the Order of Phoenix. And so the question on here was, have you ever lashed out after suffering a terrible blow? What were the consequences, and did it make you feel better or worse? Okay. And so this ancestor energy it made me start thinking about the dementors. And the dementors were these dark, shadowy creatures that were meant to guard Azkaban, which was the prison. But the way they worked was they give the kiss of death, which is where they suck your soul out of you to the point where all things of happiness leaves. And the energy of what I was feeling with this ancestor message, with experiencing loss, some of you all may have even felt like this loss was like a dementor, like it sucked all of your good, happy memories out of you. And you were left at this place of sadness or doubt, or some of you are even depression. And so it caused you to start acting out in certain ways because of how you were feeling and because of what you were experiencing and what you were going through. A lot of you had people who started to demonize you because of your actions and how you acted out because of the results of it. Some of you all had one person, I'm hearing someone at your school or something, who took the time to ask the question of what happened. And I feel like a lot of you all who may have been being demonized from others around you, they never took the chance to stop and ask you what happened, what got you to this place. Losing someone that you care about can hurt. It can hurt a lot, to the point where it can make you not want to do things, not want to experience life. Because sometimes it's a form of guiltiness that's there. Because you may feel guilty of, how can I enjoy life and this person is no longer here. This energy is feeling like an ancestor who was younger. Some of you all lost a friend or someone who was like a friend. You were very similar in age. This ancestor energy is saying, don't allow what happened to stop you from experiencing what you are called to experience. Sorry, y'all, I'm reading the smoke from the incense right now, because this smoke is speaking to me how it's blowing. Things come, things go, things happen. Because this is making me think of a Patronus. And only a Patronus can kill off a Dementor. Only a Patronus can ward off a Dementor. But in the Wizarding world, not everyone has a powerful Patronus. But you do. Because you have the love of your ancestors there with you to help make it more powerful. Some of you all may have even seen death. Yeah, it's starting to go. I love divination. This is just giving the vibes of using the energy of your ancestors who are still with you to fight off that depression, to fight off what seems to be trying to soak away your happiness at this time. Be guided to places with people who ask you more of what happened and not just demonizing you for the outcome. A lot of people demonize or talk down on a person due to the symptom, when in reality the problem is something that is much deeper that's not always talked about. And you just need to find a space where people ask you more of what happened versus just trying to change you or control your energy or control how you view a perspective. But then also know that you have the power inside of you to conjure up this strong Patronus to ward off that Dementor energy. And sometimes it comes with needing to change your soil. I was just talking about that in a video that I just recorded in regards to I need to change the soil of my plants outside. And our soil is our foundation. You know, soil is needed for something to grow. So if we're trying to grow something in old soil, or when I say old soil, you know, you have potting mix and all of that. So not actual dirt, but like the potting mix. If you're trying to grow something in old soil, you're going to have a hard time seeing the fruits of that come to fruition, because it never was supposed to in that soil that needs to be changed out. So what exactly is that soil is the question. Thoughts, feelings, who you hang with, 3 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, then we have the 3 of Swords, and then the 5 of Wands, which is depression, the endings. So the soil is, what do you do with your time? What are you putting more of your time, most of your time into? Yeah, what are you watching? You got King of Swords. How do you speak to yourself? Who are you around? How do they speak to you? Are you choosing to deal with it, or are you just trying to cover it up with the High Priestess in the reverse? It's something that you need to be walking away from and doing differently with this Sahuti, learning something more, viewing the world from another perspective. The soil is your thoughts. The soil is your thoughts and your feelings. How you approach things. How do you approach and deal with endings and loss? How can you alchemize it to turn it around for you? If not, then that Dementor is just going to keep sucking out the life of you. I'm almost sure that when she created that book, she said that Dementors were meant to mean depression. I feel like that, maybe I'm making something up. I don't know. But this is what I'm feeling from it. You know, when things happen in your life, it just soaks it up. But then the Patronus is this light that pushes it away, that helps you heal through it. But it has to be in good soil. How are you speaking to yourself? Who are you around? Are you around people who allow you to stay in that space? Or are you around people who push you to do better, who push you to grow, who push you to evolve? That creates a world of difference. I'm hearing if you even need to make a list to remind yourself, you know, of these things or triggers, or create that. But with the 6 of Swords, it's saying you need to leave from not addressing and acknowledging those things and really just, you know, learn more about it. Learning more about the thing that's hurting you, can it be a mode of helping? So it's time to change your soul, change your battery. You know, are your batteries beeping right now? Ooh, child, I be hating those dang on fire detector beeps. I know people be hearing it. Child, irritates the mess out of me. Change your batteries. I just saw that's the environment card, ain't it? Yep, your environment. And I was gonna do 444. I'm gonna record. I don't know if I'm gonna record it today. I'm gonna record it tomorrow. But something with your environment needs to be changed, and that's the soil. You know, things can't grow in barren land. The soil has to be fertile, or at least try to find a way to get some fertilizer to make it fertile. But this ancestral energy, they're saying, use their energy as a way to motivate you to get through this. Use their energy to help you get through it all. We have abundance because you have their energy in an abundance. It's available to you when you ask for it, when you seek it. Think about the times when they had to get through difficult moments. You can do that same thing with their energy. Channel through their energy. You know, I think about when my grandmother was at the end of her life and she was telling me a lot of the things that she had went through in her life that she had never told me before, which is why I feel like she always knew that she was at the end of her life. But there was one story that she told me in regards to how she lost her house and what her house meant to her at that time. Because as you all know, you know, it was illegal up to a certain amount of time for women to be able to own their own homes and do certain things. And she was going through this process of sharing with me and what she did to get her home back. And when I need that motivation of knowing that nothing is final unless I allow it to be final, I think about that story that she told me of what she had to go through and what she did. It was nothing dehumanizing. It didn't compromise her character. Okay, I want to put that out there. It wasn't nothing like that. But it's motivation for me now from when I feel in those moments, right? When I look at, you know, rent being $2,000. How did she do it? Raising 3 boys and barely had a GED. Sometimes we have to channel our ancestors' energy in that manner to help us see that I can do it too, because their energy is inside of us. You can do it too. You can do it too. We have the 2 of Knives and the 2 of Sticks. So there's a decision that you need to make soon. But this is dealing with a new option with this 2 of Sticks energy. You're going to be presented with an option or a choice for you to be able to follow. Spirit is saying, choose the option that brings freedom. Choose the option that brings balance. And choose the option that your intuition tells you and not your eyes. The option that your intuition tells you and not your eyes. Because look at this. You see how she has the aspect over her eyes. But you got this though. Find a program, go out and meet new people, find a support group. If it's your environment, change your environment. If it's your job, because I'm telling you, like some jobs, if you're an empath and very sensitive, you can take on the energy of your environment. You know, I know when I was working at a very toxic school, I was beginning, like, you know, it was good, but then eventually I was spending so much time there with the people that I was taking on a lot of that energy, and the depression of the space was starting to resonate inside of me and my soil, to the point where I couldn't even keep my plants alive in the building. No matter how much, the watering, the caring for it, all that, my plants wouldn't even stay alive in the building. That's how toxic the space was. And I had to remove myself to go into a different space. Now, although this different space, it may not be as financially lucrative as it was, but it's peaceful. I have peace. I can connect again. I'm not connecting through trauma, but through complete guidance. And so when we get in alignment with self and the energies around us and our environment, and understand, because our environment affects our abundance. And abundance isn't just finances. Abundance can be an abundance of joy. Abundance just means that you have an excessive amount of something. So it could be an excessive amount of joy, an excessive amount of love, comfort, protection, energy, whatever it is that you need. Let's write it out and map it out. Take stock of your environment and get rid of what no longer fits you. Okay? I want you to leave me some water, because we're washing away those feelings. We're washing away. We're walking in the rain. We're walking in the rain. Wash it away. Walking in the rain. Isn't that a song? I love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. And as always, continue to bloom. I don't know if I put some libation up in here, but we're going to do another one, baby, because the ancestors came through with this message, honey. Okay. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.